Nursery cartoon love journey with Hooram. In a meadow bright, where the wildflowers sway, lived 5 little ducks who would quack and play. With feathers of gold in the warm summer sun, they splashed in the brook, oh what joy, how they'd run! One day while they paddled through waters so clear, a crab scuttled by with a curious cheer. Hello, said the crab with his pincers held high, mind if I join, just give friendship a try. The ducks looked at each other with glances unsure, for crabs weren't like ducks, he was prickly and pure. But the bravest of 5, the one known as Lou, said why not, there's room for one more in our crew. So together they frolicked on shores made of sand. The ducklings all quacked while their new friend just planned to teach them to dance in a rhythm unique, with sideways shuffles that left them all weak. How they laughed as they tried every move. The crab led them onward with grace none could prove. From waddles to jiggles beneath willow sway, their hearts swelled with joy as they danced through the day. Yet twilight approached and soon shadows crept near. The sky turned to gold but filled hearts with fear, for Lou felt it deeply, a longing inside. Could such friendships endure? When dawn broke wide, quietly spoke their dear crustacean friend. Though I walk different paths, this bond will not end. When tides wash away all that we know and see, just remember my laughter, let it set you free. And thus when the stars lit the dark velvet skies, 5 ducks gathered round where their newfound friend lies. With tails shared from dusk until soft morning light, they learn love knows no bounds, it can conquer each night.
In a quiet corner of a sunlit glade, where the clover grows thick and the soft breeze swayed, lived 5 little ducks, all plump and spry, with feathers like sunshine under the sky. Daisy was eldest, her quack strong and clear. She led her companions with nothing to fear. Beneath the old oak where they'd splash and dive, in puddles of joy they felt so alive. Curious lad with a heart full of wonder and mischief he had. He chased after shadows that danced in the light. Oh look, he would shout as he took to flight. Celia was gentle, her spirit was sweet. The way she would waddle brought joy to their feet. She'd gather them close when the evening grew dim, with stories of stars and how dreams could begin. Next up was Roger with his vibrant plume bright. He dazzled at dusk with his shimmering sight. He'd strut through the farm like it owned him whole, a king without crown who kept pride in his soul. And lastly sweet Lily with laughter so pure, her giggles like bubbles would float o'er the moor. When trouble arose or when skies turned gray, she'd rally her friends, let's dance it away. One fateful morning beneath dawn's soft glow, a storm rolled in swiftly, a tempest in tow. The winds howled fiercely as rain soaked their home. Each duck found a shelter, but Billy alone. Through thunderous cries and flashes of fright, they searched for their brother throughout that dark night. With hearts intertwined by love's tender thread, they quacked out his name till at last they were led. Splattered fields where wildflowers bloom, their bond forged anew, chased away every gloom. For even apart when storms come our way, together we flourish, together we'll stay. On the shore where the soft waves sigh, 5 ducks waddled under a bright blue sky. With feathers like gold in the morning light, they quacked with glee, hearts merry and bright. But as they splashed in their joyful play, a glimmer caught their eye that day. A starfish lay on the sun-warmed sand, its 5 arms stretched wide like a welcoming hand. Look here, quacked Daisy, the boldest of all, a treasure, a friend, come join our call. The others drew near with curious eyes. The starfish smiled back in its silent guise. Oh dear friend, said Fred with a thoughtful tone, this creature is lost, it's far from home. Let's help it return to its ocean bed, said Lily, her heart full of kindness spread. So they formed a plan beneath skies so clear, to lift up their friend with no hint of fear. Together they gathered on that golden shore, their spirits entwined in an adventure galore. With each gentle flap and synchronized beat, they nudged at the starfish, it felt warm and sweet. From tides that would carry it far away fast, to depths where sea whispers are meant to last. And when at last they reached water's embrace, the starfish twinkled in its watery space. With gratitude glowing beneath sunlit rays, it danced through the currents, a symphony plays. 5 ducks watched as it swirled out of sight, their hearts held a warmth like stars shining bright. In friendship forged strong by love's tender sway, they learn joy can blossom when kindness leads way. In a meadow where the wildflowers sway, 5 little ducks would frolic and play. With quacks of laughter they'd waddle around, chasing the ripples of a pond's mirrored sound. But one dusky evening beneath the gold sky, a shadow emerged with a flicker nearby. It was not just wind that whispered through leaves, it was a great dragon adorned in bright sheaves. Fear not, said the beast, with scales gleaming bright, I've come from afar on this magical night. I seek friendship and laughter, not fright or disdain, for loneliness lingers like clouds before rain. The 5 little ducks stood quite still for a beat, their hearts filled with wonder at such an odd greet. With feathers all ruffled but curiosity high, they waddled toward him with trust in their eye. Would you like to join us? One duckling proposed, for games by the water where joy is enclosed. The dragon blinked twice and then let out a roar, not of anger or fear, it was laughter galore. They splashed in the shallows as moonlight did glow, each ripple reflecting their shimmering show. The dragon danced lightly on wings made of dreams, while 5 little ducks spun in jubilant streams. Through dusk into twilight, their spirits took flight, in harmony woven beneath stars so bright. No longer alone in his vastness so grand, the dragon found solace, a new family band. So if ever you see shadows stretching long past, remember that friendships can bloom unsurpassed. For 5 little ducks and a dragon so true, show love knows no limits when hearts dare break through.
Nursery cartoon life journey with who I'm